You know, man, I just want to go ahead and jump straight into the New Orleans Saints at this point because this team, man, over the past 2 weeks has looked like the best team in all of football. And I honestly do think most people thought they were going to come in and lose to the Dallas Cowboys because the Panthers are just the Panthers, and that showing didn't mean much, but they showed that they can do exactly what they did against the Panthers against any other team in the NFL, and that just happened to start with the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, we all know the Dallas Cowboys are an extremely talented football team, and they're usually extremely good in the regular season, so for the Saints to go into their home stadium where they've won 17 games in a row before this loss just shows me how locked in this team is and how good of a system Klint Kubiak has really brought in. I think we all kind of knew that the offense was going to be better with Klint Kubiak calling the plays this year, but we didn't expect him to look this explosive this early on because this is absolutely insane. So what I wanted to do is go ahead and jump into the film and really see what's going on and why this offense looks so good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So on the first play here, it's currently 3rd and 2 on the first drive of the game. You got to get this to keep the chains moving, and all the Saints are going to run is a little play action with Alvin Kamara to get these linebackers to step up here. And then behind these linebackers, we have a crosser coming behind them from Shaheed with a post over the top of it from Chris Olave, and all Derek Carr is looking at is this safety. If this safety drives down on the crosser, we're going to take the post over the top one-on-one coverage. If he sits back with the post, we're going to take this crosser one-on-one coverage with inside leverage on this corner right here, which is ultimately what ends up happening. So watch it play out right here exactly how it's supposed to. Call this guy in motion. You get the man coverage you want here. You have one-on-one man coverage with the corner playing outside leverage, so Shaheed has easy access to the inside. And all you're going to see from Derek Carr right here is him look at that safety, and right when he sees that he's backpedaling with the post, he's going to come to the crosser. He has it open, flick it out there, give an easy throw, put it on his face mask, and let your guy go get the first down. Great start to the game. This is exactly the type of stuff that I want to see in an offense. Now watch it from this angle. You can see the play action, pull the linebackers up. Play action, boom, the linebackers are driving down. So it leaves you a bunch of space to throw over their head. And even with pressure in his face, Derek Carr stands in there, gets the ball out, puts it right on the money. Shaheed makes a great play. They move the chains. Let's go. Next play here, another great design. I love it from the Saints. This is the modern style of offense that you want to run in the NFL today. All the Saints are going to run is a deep dig from Chris Olave with a clear out from Shaheed. And all we're trying to do is hit this deep dig with play action. You've been gashing them on the ground all day long. You know these linebackers are going to step up. They have to step up so they can stop the run because you've been gashing them. And that's why it's so important that the Saints have also been able to run the ball really well because it forces teams to focus on the run so you can hit these big chunk plays. So what you're going to see happen right here is you're going to motion the tight end in, make it look like a run, get the play action here. You're going to have Alvin Kamara come out and then cut across for a check down, and you're going to have this tight end chip and get out as well. So if the dig wasn't there, you have those two check down options. But it works out to perfection. You get the play action, the backers step up. There's absolutely no one in the middle of the field to take away that dig. You can see it from a mile away. Derek Carr steps to the side to buy time and puts it right on Chris Olave's face mask. And then Chris Olave does the rest. Absolutely outstanding. Puts you inside the 5 to go score a touchdown. Watch it from this angle right here. Watch 50. Watch Eric Kendricks drive down on this run. That's what you want linebackers to look like when you give a play action, because you can step back and have somebody wide open like that right there over the middle of the field. I mean, just outstanding stuff. Huge chunk. And then on the very next play here, this is what I was talking about. You've been gashing the Cowboys all day long. You're getting so much movement up front. You're dominating the trenches. This is how you win football games. And watch it right here once again from the 5-yard line. Give it to Alvin Kamara, and he's going to walk in the end zone. Blow him off the ball. Alvin Kamara, touchdown. Let's go. Watch it from this back angle right here. I want you to watch 51 right here drive this dude off the ball. You see 51 right here? 51. Watch him drive this dude off the ball. Absolutely outstanding job. Outstanding linebacker play. Outstanding job by 46 to pick up the other linebacker. Then Alvin Kamara is able to cut off of him and squeeze in the end zone for a touchdown. That right there is how you win football games. Next play here, this is just Derek Carr being an absolute stud. Right here, we're going to run that same concept that we ran earlier. Deep dig with a post on top of it, reading it high to low. And Derek Carr is going to have pressure all around him, but it doesn't matter. He's going to see it, and he's going to rip it off play action. This is high level stuff that I honestly didn't think Derek Carr could do. Step up in the pocket. You have pressure coming down on you. let it rip, and put it on an absolute dot. I mean, you can't make a better throw than that. That's just outstanding. There's not much to say about it. I mean, he sees both these safeties flat foot. He knows if Shaheed is running full speed and the safeties aren't running full speed with him, they're not going to be able to keep up. And right when he sees that, he steps up, lets it rip, and lets his guy go win for a huge touchdown. Let's go. Next play here, just going to go a little wide zone or stretch. And, I mean, we're going to get motion off of it. And, I mean, the Saints just absolutely blow the Cowboys off the ball. Absolutely outstanding job here. This tackle does a great job getting out to Micah and pushing him out of the play. Leaves this hole right here for Kamara to run through. This guard is going to come up to the linebacker, blow him up, take him out of the play, and then Kamara just does the rest. If you're going to give a guy like Kamara big holes like this, he's going to make you pay. And that's what he does right here. Absolutely outstanding job once again. Watch it from the back angle. You'll see the exact same thing happen. Blow the Cowboys off the ball. Watch 75. He reaches to Parsons, turns his ass out this way, opens this big hole. You have this guard coming here. This center does a great job walling off this defensive tackle. So you have him working to a linebacker. You have Micah pinned out. Then you also have this guy blocked inside. And, I mean, if you're going to do all of those correctly and you blow them off the ball and you're pushing them back 5 yards, I mean, look at that hole. There's nobody around Alvin Kamara at all. And then he can just take it to the end zone, make one guy miss, and walk in untouched. Touchdown Saints. Next play here, another great job by Carr and a great job by Chris Olave. All we're running here is this deep out to the end zone line. We want to throw that. Derek Carr is just going to take a drop. He's going to keep his eyes in the middle of the field to hold this safety here so he doesn't get over there and try to make a play on it. And once he hits the top of his drop, he knows he's throwing it because he trusts Chris Olave to win one-on-one on this rookie corner out here. He knows it's a mismatch. And Chris Olave does win, and it leads to a big play. So this deep out, it kind of is you come inside, and then you get to your route, and then you stick. It's going to help Chris Olave get open. I like that route choice instead of just a regular out. And because of that, boom, you see Chris Olave wins. This corner is turned this way. That means he's won. Derek Carr sees it. Right when he sees that, he releases the football. The ball is out of his hands, and Chris Olave isn't even out of his break yet. That's the type of anticipation you want to see. That's what Clint Kubiak brought in, and that's what he's telling Derek Carr to do, and that's why you're seeing Derek Carr play at such a high level now. If he waits any longer, he's getting sacked by Micah Parsons, but he gets that ball out on time. Chris Olave does make a great catch, but Derek Carr also puts it in his vicinity so he can make the catch. Here we go from this angle. Watch it here. Watch the timing, the footwork, top of your drop, hitch, ball. On time, on the face mask, get down to the 1 yard line, and then punch it in. So, I mean, man, there's just not much to say. When you watch these guys on tape, they are playing at such a high level, not only on offense that I showed, but also on the defensive side of the ball. And if they can continue to put both of these things together, they're going to be one of the best football teams in the NFL this year. And I honestly think they might have a chance to even win the NFC. I know it's only been 2 games, and they have a big game coming up against the Eagles, but I honestly think they're about to cook that secondary because of the weaknesses they showed against the Falcons. And if the Saints defense can just play good enough to slow down the Eagles offense a little bit, I think they win that game as well. But, of course, that's just my opinion. So you let me know what you think of the Saints in the comments below. And with that being said, I'll catch all of you guys in the next video.